rocket launcher for another day. That
Okay.
whole
We are back. Go ahead and close these. We'll have a look at these in just a moment. Let me see if I can find the elos. For the players. We'll go ahead and jump in to the next set. Come on. Yes, buddy.
Dad, the dynasty things for me. Please,
What sweetness?
please.
Oh, no. Mom is not good with these things. Okay. Okay, fix it. Sweetness.
So, let's see which one. There you go. There's Neo.
One.
Let me go ahead and update the seed for the players. Yes, buddy.
Papa's a little busy right now.
Papa working, hon. Come on. There we go. So, Neo is currently at 1314 elo. And Fish, as soon as we'll find him. Fish is currently at 1342 elo. Lovely. So let's have a look over here at the map picks. We have African Clearing for Neo, Lowland for Megafish, Bogland as the neutral map. Dakota and Scandinavia were banned. We also now have for Sif picks, Magyars and Khmer were banned for Neo. Persians and Franks banned for Fish. Neo went with Mongols and Portuguese, having the Saracens, Berbers, and Italians as random civs. Megafish with the Melians and Slavs, with Hindustanis, Incas, and Koreans as the random civs. So we're gonna go ahead, jump over to casting, and let's have a look here at what these two have in store for us. So, Boglands is a variation of the Nomad map. You start with a mill and a watchtower. You also have to drop your TC. You have some gold, some stone, and a lot of sheep scattered around in the map that you can utilize. The spawns starting placement are always exact opposite on the map for the other player. A lot of places you can wall, a lot of wood lines everywhere. Terrain that is unwallable or unbuildable. These little water areas here. You cannot build on. So you have to keep that in mind when you are actually trying to wall your basin. Here we have Fish here in green playing as the Incas versus Neo in red playing as the Portuguese. Neo here has been gaining elo like crazy. Absolutely nuts. Let's have a look at the scouting here for both players. Neo a bit more forward with his scouting. Both players utilizing... Well, actually, no. But yeah, both players utilizing the sheep to scout as well. Fish here. A bit more idle time for Neo, 12 seconds. Kind of putting Neo slightly behind on villagers here, immediately. So we'll have to see what they come up with. Oh, Nini, what are you doing? Neo going for the huntables, while Fish is on the herdables. Neo will be making a bit more food income here in the long run. Neo also has one villager on wood immediately. Neo finding the sheep, sending them back. Eagle Scout doing what they do best, looking for these herdables, pulling them back. Yeah, nothing special so far. Standard stuff. Only notable thing I would say about Boglands here is something you need to know is you do not start with a boar or elephant or rhino or anything like that. So it's just the hunt you find in the starting area and any of the sheep around. So once you've exhausted those, that's it. You're kind of forced to switch to farms. Good thing about this is you have a great placement here to drop a farms, like on the hill, comparatively to the mill, or also somewhere on the lowland where it could be useful. As for relics, there's 4 relics on this map, relatively scattered close enough to the corners for both players to have access to. I believe it's only 4 relics. Yeah, 4 relics. And interesting placement of houses for Fish here. He's finally getting the zebra here with his villagers as well. Loom coming in for Fish. Neo still idling. Just momentarily idling his PC. Neo gets housed. Why does everybody keep mentioning me every time they get housed? I do nothing wrong to you. Fish saves his Eagle Scout, finds the TC. We have a low Eagle Scout, unfortunately, here for Fish. Immediately dropping a mining camp, going for that gold. No lumber camp, though. Interesting. Idle sheep here, idle goat there for Neo. In the back. Bless you so much. That probably explains why I've been playing well recently. You guys gave me all the power I need. Fish still, a goat there, goats here. Another goat in the back. Another goat there. Plenty of goats on the map. Barracks coming in for Neo. Nothing particular. Oh, here we go. Forward barracks coming in for Fish. I say forward, but it's like close enough, I guess. It's an aggressive barracks. And there we go. Scout under the DC. Neo's losing the scout. Oh, beautiful shot there from Fish.
Yes. Mommy.
Plenty of food income still in for Neo here. Lumber camp now coming in for Neo instead of mining camp or anything else. No gold. So the gold is on the other side. Now to see what Neo has in store for us here. Fish finishes his barracks. And is now switching to farms. Yes, little man. Cookie. No, thank you, Abby. You can have it. Papa working.
It's finished.
Now, Neo now slowly closing up or walling up.
It's finished.
Yeah, but he's finished. Careful, careful. Take it. There you go. Okay, no, both players going up to feudal now. Lumber camp now finally in for Fish. Massive walls coming in for Neo. Eagle Scout getting a that. You now see the walls coming in. Safe wood line in the back there for Neo. Now dropping a mining camp, all the gold. The players will be in feudal age momentarily. Eagle Scout might be going down here for fish. And loses the Eagle Scout. Archery range now coming in. The Neo needs to be careful, you might get housed again. Similar idle time for both players. 6-second difference. Eco seems the same for the most part here. Archery range also coming in for Neo here. Fish drops a mining camp on the stone and the gold in the middle. Not really bothering with walling. Looking to go aggressive. Making some archers. Potentially push Neo off the gold and off the wood line. Here we go, archers are now moving forward for fish. Blacksmith in, we are now seeing fletching.
No battery.
Yeah, no bad pieces, but Papa will go get batteries. We're not having this argument again today.
No.
Tomorrow.
We've been doing and done that house. That house, that.
Later. More archers coming in for fish. Let's see if they find any form of damage. They find the villagers on the gold. Gonna be annoying, pushing the gold off. Forcing Neo to find gold elsewhere as the Portuguese. Neo with archers of his own and some skirms now. And we just saw a gap between the barracks and the gold pile there. We'll have to see if that comes back to bite them later. Slowly, buddy. Market now coming in for fish. You okay? Ah. Go get the wipe from the table.
Yeah.
Shut up. Go get the wipe from the table.
Puppy, can you go to the living room and get the wipes, please?
Okay.
They're on the table, Abby.
On my name?
No, on the other one, the big table, darling.
Yep, villager caught in for
Over
Neo,
there.
losing a villager in that wood line. Oof. Unfortunate, but here comes some skirms and archers for Neo, trying to push this back. Yes, that one, Albi. Bring it here. Fish utilizing the market. Yes, please, buddy. 36 to 34, and Neo is housed again.
Yeah, can you clean them up, please?
And Neo's forcing Fish to push back with his units here. Blacksmith in for Neo. Both players having the utility to go up, but we have Fish that clicks up the Castle Age. Mill now in for Neo. Yeah. This explains why I've been winning this week.
Mommy.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sweetie.
pushed back off the gold. Barely.
Quiet.
Here comes the army again. So now you have forward barracks coming in again. More fish. Looking to go eagles, maybe? As soon as they get to the castle. We'll have to see. Maybe a combination of eagles and archers. Neo, unfortunately, still a little ways away. You would never go eagles, he's an honorable player. Fish is an honorable player? Have you not played with fish long enough? Yes, he's going triple barracks because he's not going eagles. Dishonor. Dishonor on you? Well, so far dishonor on you. We'll have to see if they get anything done. If these eagles do nothing, I'm gonna dishonor your cow. Defense upgrade coming in for the eagles. Castle Age in for Neo as well. Second TC coming in for fish. We have 5 eagles on the field. Neo now going for stone. And here come the eagles. Rushing down the tower. Do they care? No. 5 pierce armor for the eagles. And here come also the archers now. Taking archer fire. Tower fire. Strong push coming in for fish here. Tower goes down. Fish pushing his eagle warriors in. Not wanting to fight under the TC. Ooh, good fight here for fish. As crossbowmen are still not in yet. Fortunately, Neo's archers go down. And he's losing his skirms as well relatively quickly here. Again, so Eagle's not really caring for PC fire here. Neo looking to get enough stone. He has stone to drop a castle. Unfortunately, not a lot of space here to drop one. There we go. Drops a castle here defensively. Trying to delay the Eagles best he can under the TC fire. So far, 4 kills with the Eagle Warriors here. Castle goes up for Neo. Keeping his woodline completely safe on some of his farms there. Unfortunately, nothing under that TC is safe. Now Fish looking to destroy the forward barracks here. Ensuring there's nothing to counter the Eagle Warriors. We now have organ guns coming in though. And we all know what happened in reality when the Incas met the Portuguese. Yep. They got lead poisoning. Forward Siege Workshop coming in for Fish now. Yeah, this is a pure LARP. PTC's in for Fish. Neo, unfortunately, Losing that eco lead, but not that far behind. Only 16 vills. Neo only lost 4 villagers to that raid. How am I getting housed the same guys? Yep, fish getting housed, dropping the standard 7 houses to not get housed for another 10 minutes. It's as if you guys knew I was gonna cast this. Here comes the Eagle Warrior looking to take on one civ. Maybe, who knows? One civ down. And here come the organ guns. Missing everything. But forcing fish to push back. Again, more Eagle Warriors coming in now. Unfortunately, even worse in groups. But here comes the Mangonel. And... could have been a better shot. I'll give you that. Ooh, nice shot there. Taking down 3 villagers. Archers got deleted. The Mangonel takes down 1 organ gun. 2 organ guns go down. There we go. Another lot of organ guns going down, unfortunately. Oh, Mangonel, your own units. Stable now coming up for Neo here. And Neo cleans up those Eagle Warriors. He just needs to deal with this Manga now. And he'll be in a slightly better position here. Finally another TC coming in. 4th TC coming in for Fish. 83 to 50 eco. Second stable coming in for Neo. Needs to be careful. He might lose these organ guns again if he's not careful. 1 gun down. Big shots coming in from these Mangonels. And here comes the Lightcast to deal with the Mangonels, hopefully. Keeping the organ guns as safe as possible. Let's see if we can get a shot before we die. Nope, no shots in. 3rd DC finally in for Neo. There's a nice castle here in the back, safely producing working guns. We have knights on the field now. And Fish is forced to retreat momentarily after losing his entire army. Hello, Rob. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. Tired, yeah, as expected.
Sweetheart, pick everything up, please.
Pick up the dice,
Come
buddy.
on.
Let's see what's over here. Just some scouts running around, being annoying, not doing much. Knights now going forward, seeing that Fish isn't really walled up. Completely open, perfect opportunity for plenty of raids. We have day 1, so we'll have to see if there's any value coming in there with those knights. Defensive castle now coming in. Fish. And the knights are in. Here we go. Battle goat this time. Knights are taking some fire. Both from the tower and the CC. Knights do find some value here, so far. 7 kills, 10 kills in total for the Knights. Plenty of value to be found. Back to completing this castle for fish. Neo back on TDC, slowly closing that eco gap there. Loses his last night. 4 barracks now coming in for Neo, for fish. Imp is in. Neo might get housed again slowly, but here we go. We have elite eagle warriors now coming in for fish. "16 organ guns on the field so far for Neo here, as the Portuguese. With him on his own as well, coming in. Balkan coming in. We have Iron Casting, Squires, and Arson coming in for fish. Wheelbarrow also coming in now. And we now have 7 barracks, which will all be producing elite eagles here. And this is looking at a very strong position here for fish. Neo defending himself well, unfortunately in the long run, still behind on eco here. Making some more knights, looking to do a couple of more raids, perhaps. Fortunately, knights find the elite eagle warriors and absolutely get melted. And here comes the first wave of eagle warriors, running towards these organ guns. And eagle warriors survive, getting another villager kill just before they're forced to retreat. More knights now coming in. Another castle in for fish here. Knights get cleaned up again. No value. Large number of eagles coming in right under the TC for fish. Doing well against these organ guns. 10 to 18, no organ guns have been brought down. 5 eagles left. 3 down. 1 eagle left. Unfortunately, eagles are lost, but those eagles did get another 8 villager kills before going down. And Fish's castle will go up. And we have now a single knight in eco here, doing some damage. Not doing much on its own, but could potentially find a couple of kills here and there. If Fish is not careful, this entire eco on this side is completely unprotected. Eco back here is unprotected. This eco is completely unprotected. But here come more knights under TC fire. Need to do some damage. And here we go, elite organ guns finally in. Organ gun distribution is not good versus anything, only when you're already too strong. I think the organ guns are good against large crowds of units, just because they miss a lot of projectiles, so they actively hit other units by mistake. But in the long run, no, I don't think organ guns 1-1 is strong against anything. They're not Hussite wagons, I would say. They don't have that defensive capability. I guess they're faster, but I feel like they could get buffed in one way or another. I don't think. In the long run, yeah. And here come the eagles, completely decimating these knights, and now looking for villager kills, doing a lot of damage. 28 eco kills to 17. Neo has been producing villagers, unfortunately went back down to 87 vills. Thanks to these eagles just being really annoying. The knights found the gold over there on the side. Not much happening. We have eagles down the far back on the wood line. I mean, they will go down eventually, but until they do, they are going to get a couple of kills here. Again, 38 eco kills so far. We now have some fill fighting, by the looks of it. Cavaliers now in. Look, another mass of eagles in now for fish, and fish still floating a lot of food. And a decent amount of gold. You can keep producing eagle warriors for a while, especially if he decides to push more villagers on gold, which seems like he is doing. He's sending villagers here and there, grabbing as much gold as he can. We have some hill fighting over there. The castle now dropping in for Neo forward on his front DC, the one that's been constantly being hammered by Eagle Warriors. And here we go, big fight here. Looking to be in favor of fish here, thanks to those high defense stats of these Eagle Warriors. Cavaliers get cleaned up, organ guns do get cleaned up as well. Villagers are now slowly going down. Yeah, I'm surprised Neo went Cavalier, not Champions here. I think he would have done a lot better if he was playing running Champions. We have a forward castle now in for Fish. And there's the GG in for Neo. Game 1 goes to Fish. Nicely played. Neo got a couple of good moments there. He had a couple of good eco kills with those knights. He defended well. I just think he made the wrong unit choice to deal with eagles. Hello, Orlando. Welcome. But yeah, so far it was a good game early on. Can't complain. We move on to African Clearing, which is game 2 now for the showcase. We are watching replays of the show matches for the Den Battle Royale. This is a game between Neo and Megafish here in chat. So let's see, African Clearing coming in now. Fish immediately drops the TC next to gold and water, and she did it with color swap. I saw you. Yeah, he wanted to attack off the organ gun. Unfortunately, I think he attacked into the wrong color there. Yeah, the wrong unit. We have Malians versus Mongols here. Did you try Malians again? I mean, I can't say I've played Malians a lot, but where's... Oh, there's the other Civ. Jesus Christ, so this Civ just got here after they finished making this. Okay, that's how far that Civ started. Way down here. Neo scouting with all the sheep, taking the zebras early on. I've recently been playing a lot of Bulgarians on Arena. Kill the zebra. Going for the rhino. By the looks of it. Trying the house trick, and he's gonna lose this villager. Ooh. Close. That was very close there, Fish. Trying to get fancy with your luring. Almost cost you a villager. Lumber camp on main with lines. Interesting enough. Second. House coming in. Both players are housed. Tarash. Yeah, usual off alle fight inte tarash. Bilbil-lampa. Neo's in trouble with someone else will just spam camel, Gibero, hand cannons, and the Mongols are screwed in the late game. Yeah, we'll have to see. If he's gonna come up with something. If he's fast enough early on, he might be able to do some damage, might be able to do something, but he needs to be very aggressive here. If he knows he's in a civ disadvantage, he knows that he can't play the long game, which means he should know that he needs to be aggressive and try to win early on. So we'll have to see what Neo comes up with against the Malians here. Standard stuff. Both players got houses at the same time, both players dropped houses at the same time, both players are running the same build by the looks of it. Neo has collected a bit more resources at some point. Same idle time, same build count. He's now dropping a mill off to the side. While Neo goes for another house because he's gonna get housed again. There we go. Neo gets housed and there's officially Neo behind. Immediately dropping another house after that, just to make sure it doesn't happen again. Yeah, he needs to go Scout Rush early on, and I think maybe going Cav Archers in the Castle Age is gonna be the play. Or Knights. Wait, do Mongols get Knights? I believe so. Yeah. Or Step Lancers. You could go Step Lancers. Yeah, but I think Cav Archers is probably the better option for Castle Age. For Neo. So. And here we go. We're gonna have Fish. Nope, the Fish is going up to Feudal Age. He's gonna forget to build houses. He's gonna get housed as soon as he's out of Feudal Age. Neo dropping another house. He does not want to get housed again this game. Yes, Jay, I just asked if Mongols get Knights because I get confused whether or not they do. Because my Civ knowledge is atrocious and that's why I lose games. I have a great skill in the game. I know how to play the game really well. I just suck at knowing what the Civ is good for. Nini, you're going to get her.
To me, like, you need to get good.
But
Darling, get
stop.
out of
Stop.
the clothespin.
Nini, stop. You're tangled in your feet. Sit down and take the bin off.
Sweetheart.
You're going to fall.
Nini, stop. You're going to topple over. That's enough. Take the hand out.
Barracks coming in for Fish. More houses coming in for Neo.
Right now. Pick up all your dice or I'm taking them away. No D&D for you.
There we go. House coming in for Fish. Will he get housed first though? Or will the house go up? I think he's gonna get housed first. No?
Getting a bit hungry.
So am I, honestly. Oh, you're always hungry.
And you never eat.
Probably be housed by now. Oh, they've been getting housed. Orlando, don't worry. Stable coming in for fish.
I'm the one that starts up getting house.
Yes.
Like you load in and you just house right?
Yep. Even if
Oh, you see what happens when you don't listen?
I'm the only player known to get housed with
Come,
Huns,
sweetheart.
which specifically is a civ that doesn't use houses.
Pick up your dice.
We have Scout Calf coming in for fish. Question is, does fish know that he's up here? He does not. So he's using the light calf to scout the map. He saw the house here, but I don't know if he realizes that's the way to go here. Let's have a look at what he sees. Oh, Neo knows where fish is. And he's sending spearmen forward. Interesting. Well, they don't get his house, and that's a huge problem with Melanies ignore armor, so Melanies kills him before he hits counter workers. Fair enough.
Good job,
And
Alvin.
inside the cap doesn't have. Yeah, we'll have to see what they come up with here.
Sit down, baby.
So fish now sees.
Papa.
Yeah, he finds Neo in his entire base. No gaps in the wall, which makes Neo safe for the time being. Pretty sure his sheep were lost in that corner.
Papa.
Who? Fish? No, he didn't lose any sheep here. Armenians are the ones that get unique tech, gives him a ton more attack for Roomba. I think it's called the Arumbas. Roomba?
Papa.
What's up, buddy?
Fishy. I want chicken. Rainbow chicken.
Chickens or fishies?
Fishy. Rainbow fishies.
Rainbow fishies.
No. This been rainbow
Pick something, yeah.
fish.
Go wash your fishies. A lot of mills around the map for Neo here, taking advantage of all the food. Fish decided to go onto farms instead, and now Neo is stuck with a lot of visitors that have nothing to do. And he's now sending them to hunt where? Where are you going?
You know what I don't understand?
Hmm?
There are so many videos of like fucked up shit happening when people go camping in America.
Yeah.
And people still go camping in America.
Yeah.
Like you wanna die? Is that it? Like you wanna get mauled or some shit?
Fish not making any more light calf. Just using them to scout, looking for some extra bills. There you go, bills going forward. I don't know where they're going. They might be going here actually. I don't see another mill coming in, so. Fish a noob for real, no lumber camp. What are you on about? Oh no, there's rocks, it's mining camp, damn it. Market coming in, blacksmith coming in for Neo now. Scouts looking for some damage, and here we go. Let's see what the scouts can do. They find the spearman and they're running off. How very scout of you. Scout, Neo, Fish's scout finds a one villager. Let's see if Neo reacts. Neo does not react, and Neo's gonna lose a villager. There we go, final reaction. And here comes the light calf trying to deal with this. Runs the quicker with the second one's over here. Fish is really worried about squirrels attacking him, so he had to wall the wood line. There we go, doing some damage. Scouts survive. Oh, I'm gonna butcher that name, but Gearwoad Zakiri, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Fish more, not really walling, I would say, but like close enough. Again, having spearmen running around like just being annoying. Kinda limits what Scout Calf could do. Second stable now coming in. A lot of villagers on gold, a lot of villagers on wood. Castle Age up and for both players. He sounds Polish, potentially. Who knows? We don't judge here, Jay. Bad fight there for Neo. Gonna lose that scout. Fish loses one of the scouts as well, though. And Neo might lose his next scout here to another spearman. Couple of trades. Here we go. Castle Age in for Neo. And what shall we see? Step Lancers. Okay, I'm okay with Step Lancers. I don't hate it. Oh, my favorite choice in this scenario against triple stables. But I will be okay with that. Step Lancers can do some damage here. Here we go, we have Castle Age now in for Fish as well. Second DC coming in for Neo. Second DC coming in for Fish. And we now see Camels for Fish. Yep. They're a good raiding unit, but they're not good against the camels here now. Definitely not. Oh. Massive spearman fight here. One loss for each. Vill's now coming in. There you go. And here you go. Let's see what happens here. Camels versus the Steppies. Camel's gonna do a lot of damage here, unless you can micro the Steppies relatively well. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like Fish can do it. Ooh, pulls them under the TC. Nicely done. Forcing the camels off. And here come monks. Monastery now coming in. 3rd TC coming in for Fish as well. Are monks a good option here against these camels? I mean, it's not the worst. And Neo making his own camels. Camels versus villagers. Yeah, these villagers are gonna lose long before this camel goes down. Neo sending his own camels to try and stop this camel. Using the market a little bit. Step Lancers are not going to be doing much unless they start raiding. And unfortunately, with that large amount of camels on the field for Fish, are not gonna be doing much, unfortunately. Market now in for Fish. We have a monk healing. Again, keep in mind these are standard victories, so you can go for a relic win, you can go for wonder win, conquest. You have options, so there are a variety of strats that you can go for here. Let's have a look here. Are we going for relics as Neo? Neo gets housed again. This is getting ridiculous. There you go, we have camels moving. Nope. Pulling back. Nothing's happening. There's some camels running around for Neo. Oh, here we go. Let's see. We have a fight here. We're trying to get some conversions in as well. I don't know. Fish seems to be a bit put off by that small army there by Neo. Neo is going for relics now. One relic and grabbing this second relic. Unfortunately, this relic is gonna be a problem to get. Nope, he pulled the monk back. With no relic. Okay. He's scouting with the monk, and here goes Fish. Fish moving forward with these villagers. He's dropping a castle. Neo likes having a lot of map control. You cannot get tunnel vision. Oh, they dropped the castle in the exact same spot. That's ridiculous. And here we go, let's see. Big fights, big fights. A lot happening here, trying to get some conversions. Step Lancer's doing relatively okay against the camels, actually. That was incredible. Castle might still go up. I don't think the castle's going to go down at this point. These Step Lancers need to focus these villagers. We need to do something here. This castle's going to go up. And castle has been stopped. Castle's been denied. It's now just Neo needs to clean this up before this becomes a problem. We have knights now coming in as well. This is a problem. We have more villagers being sent here by Fish. Trying to get this castle up. And Neo's going to drop his own castle. 95%. 96, 97. Castle goes up for Fish. No. No. Oop, there we go. Castle is up. And can Neo get his castle up? Neo gets his castle up as well. And Fish is now in a position he's going to be losing a lot of army here under this castle fire. Also, Neo is losing a lot of villagers under castle fire.
Your question, and I don't want to seem mean.
Okay.
Why are you narrating this like you're like narrating wrestling or something?
It's a sport. We have petards coming in.
This is a sport.
Yes, it's a sport. It's an e-sport.
Whatever makes you feel better, my darling.
Yes. Certified by Microsoft. We have petards coming in for both players. Looking to do some damage here. Trying to bring down the opposing castle. We have a mining camp now coming in. And a TC. Fourth TC coming in for Fish there. Neo just sending one petard at a time. Petard. Petard!
Oh my god!
Now I have camels doing some extra damage here. Not too much, but enough. Thank you for the clip there, Jay. Much appreciated. Have a look at it later. University coming in. We're going to be seeing murder holes for Neo coming in relatively quick. Take the villagers. Focus the villagers. Fish unfortunately does not have stone to repair this castle. There's some stone here he can grab. There's stone in his main base over there he can grab. He's sending villagers and the petard away. Is he giving up on the castle? There's a question here. Murder holes is now in. And he's now focusing down these camels.
Murder hole?
Yeah.
Eh.
And ooh, 6 petards in, and this castle's going down. Oh, another petard comes in, and Neo loses his castle. Nicely done there, Fish. I did not think that was gonna survive. I don't know what that was, but AoE did not like that. There, Neo. Neo dropping more houses. No army in for Fish. Fish going into Imperial Age. Both players going up to Imperial Age now. Fortunately, Neo does not have a castle to make any trebs from. And look at the stables coming in for Fish. That's another 8 stables right there. Two stables coming in for Neo on the south side. And here come camels, looking to do some damage. Immediately met with town fire. Forced to push back. EC will be going down. Here goes some camels with Neo on his own. Trying to do some damage here. Fish is now getting to Hui. Don't know how to spell that. Which is the unique tech that makes his town center fire arrows without getting garrisoned. And we now have heavy camels coming in for Fish. Immediately in Imperial Age. Farimba now coming in as well, which gives these camels an extra +5 attack. TC's finally down. Neo now making another castle down here. And Fish is now going light cav. Oh, Neo's going light cav, while Fish is getting conscription and the last defense upgrade for these camels, and he's queuing camels from every single stable he has. And he's now dropping another castle as well. And here comes the heavy camels any second now. He's now walling. South side we have stone walls coming in. Now for Fish. And there's the heavy camels. Monk's looking to do some this one conversion. We have Trebs now coming in for Fish. On the forward castle. Trebs coming in for the second castle. Heavy camels coming in now for Neo as well. And Monastery will go down. No more relic gold coming in for Neo. And Fish now will start focusing on damaging down these town centers. Neo dropping a castle for protection. Unfortunately, I don't know if the castle there's gonna be enough to save him. Massive amount of heavy camels coming in for Fish here. Running straight under the TC. Into castle fire. Into DC fire. Couple of good eco kills. Good raiding. Knight gets melted. And now we have camels far into the wood line. There's the GG. Fish takes the game. That is game 2. Mm-hmm. So I'll go ahead, jump to game 3, which is Lowland. Neo and Fish.
Okay,
No, it was my PC.
oh.
Fish playing the Slavs, Neo playing the Italians. I've already explained the concept of Lowland thanks to Kasha and Emma's game. So, yeah, we'll have to see what they come up with now. See. I'm expecting the standard start based on the civs. I might say mana arms, tower rush, and, against castle. And do like a fast castle and do Genovese crossbowman maybe. We'll have to see what these guys decide on as they're playing. So both players have strats or plan like ideas planned. We'll have to see. Zero idle DC time for both players. Neo going for the board, dropping 2 houses immediately, only 2 on wood. Fish going for the board as well. Luring in the Ibex. Neo wanting to make sure he does not get housed. Get pwned. Loom coming in for Fish. Good old standard stuff. Mill on the wood line. For Neo. That feels intentional. I'm not sure why. Fish still pushing in his hunt. Neo now getting loom as well. Neo slightly ahead of villagers here. He has a 1 vill lead. Foreshadowing. I have to see. I feel like that mill isn't there by accident. At least it's what it feels like. Pushing in the Ibex now. And Fish now sending 6 bills to wood. Going up to Feudal H, both players up to Feudal H. Fish has higher idle time here. 20 seconds to 2. Basin for Neo. House being built as well. Some more hunts to grab. 28-minute impact cannons. The Slavs don't see it as GG. Yeah, fair enough. We'll have to see. Stable coming in. Potentially, we have walls coming in now. Okay, now that he's walling this, this feels less intentional. Neo trying to save a villager, unfortunately will not be able to. The villager goes down. And Fish saves his scout. Unfortunately, it's stuck between a rock and a palisade. More scouts coming in for Fish. Both players far away from getting housed. Stable now coming in for Neo. Hello, Jurgen. Scouts in under DC, getting poked at by spearmen. Just needs to be careful and not lose some scouts here. Good walling though. Neo walling in his berries. Now switching to farms. Spearman looking for some damage. We have 6 scouts for Fish. See what they'll come up with here. Archery range now coming in as well. Losing 2 scouts. And then Fish is forced to retreat. Fish loses another scout there. And slowly walling off his own base.
Yes.
Bit of a pause there for players. Scouts are idling, nothing much happening, relatively quiet. Both players working on their eco, by the looks of it. And Fish finally going on to gold. Blacksmith now coming in for Neo as well. Still a little ways away to getting to Castle Age. We also might need to be careful because he's gonna get over chopped here if he's not careful. And scouts are in. Oh, Nini, pick it up. And scouts are out. What was that? Pick it up. And wipe it with the wipes. And Neo goes ahead and fills that gap again. And there we go. They're in at the tree line again. And they're out. They get one villager kill. Okay, wipe it. Fish is also completely walled off. Neo's doing the imp rush based on 6 on gold. Potentially, we'll have to see what he goes for here. He's going to Castle Age. But Fish is also clicking out to Castle Age.
Papa.
Yes, little man. You wipe it properly. Alright.
No problem.
You drop some tea. Almost out of berries. I don't know enough about the imp rush to say I know what I'm looking at, because I really don't. But we now have bloodlines coming in for Fish and a second stable. Second archery range. Yeah, he's going hand cannons. The second archery range. Going on Underwood line. He needs to drop a university, get chemistry, so he needs to get the imp. He's overchopped here again. He's going archers. Hold up. Also sending those forward. So where are you going? He's now in Castle Age. Dropping a TC. And Fish is going Knights. Some skirms on the field. He's dropping a market now. Yeah, he's not going imp to have cannons by the looks of it. The Botkins coming in. Crossbowmen are in. Idling a villager next to a gate. Fish is getting the armor upgrades for the knights now as well. Three stables. Is he looking to raid with a couple of crossbowmen and having the spearmen to protect them? Yeah, he was close to figuring it out. Here come pikemen now. He's pushing his army back, but here come the knights. Neo, no! Neo just lost his entire army. Making a second barracks. And a monastery as well. "13 knights on the field." And he might just overchop if he's not careful here. Oh, he's moving to a different wood line. Okay, there you go. But he's open over here on the gold. And Fish is pulling his knights back. Another TC coming in for Neo. Disaster piece. Okay. Villager outside chopping wood. What are you doing with this army, man?
Sweetheart. Come here.
You mean a masterpiece? I don't know what disaster you're talking about.
Can you give it to me?
You have attack upgrades coming in for Neo, defense upgrades coming in for Neo, monks coming in for Neo.
It's late? Have we gone to bed?
No.
No.
Buddy, it's 9:30. It's long past your bedtime.
Darling.
Going for gold, getting relics.
Tell you what, do you want to sleep under the steps in your crib?
I would love to see a castle, yeah, definitely. Especially the question is where he's gonna drop a castle.
Yeah.
He'll probably drop it maybe if he's going defensive, he'll probably drop it somewhere here.
Come on.
Or maybe even over here on this side. Try and protect
With me.
this as best he can.
Listen. Come on.
Here we go, we have some movement. Massive amounts of knights coming in. 30 knights.
Papa can't lay you down. Come on.
Papa.
Say good night.
I can't, buddy. Happy.
Sweetness.
Oh, Nene. Big fight here for Fish. He lost so far 2 knights, 1 got converted. 4 knights in total. You see him here. He's gonna clean this up. I have no doubt about that.
Come on.
Big fight, losing only 9 knights in the process. Here we go, we now have a university coming in, blocking off the gate. Unfortunately, there's still a gap there, Neo. Neo tries to protect best he can. And, oh, there we go. He's gonna get overchopped right there. And there is the gap. Let's see if Fish can utilize that gap. Large amount of knights. PC will go down long before they can clear this out. Destroys the university. Trying to send pikemen forward. Yeah, as shown, knights counter pikes. 100%. Trying to grab some more conversions. Trying to send more punks, dropping a castle, making a blacksmith. This is all panic maneuvers here for Neo at this point. Fish will now notice this little gap with that knife passing through. And let's see how well he can utilize that. Neo dropping in more barracks here. Castle is now up. No crossbowman yet. Oh, I didn't even know about the gap. Fair enough. Fair enough there, Fish. Well, you know, these knights doing a lot of damage. Luckily for Neo, these knights are all that's left. That open wood line down here as well. 28 villager kills. 98 to 65 eco. If Neo can kill these 3 knights, he has a chance to reboom here. There you go. This is your opportunity to beat Neo. You can just reboom. Try and figure out what your next step is.
Sweetness.
You're gonna get overdropped on this side. Dropping a TC there for now. University now coming in. We have Monster in the
Is
center.
it uni in this?
Yeah, 4 PCs for Fish. Open in the back though. You get potential raids. He's open on this side as well. Potential raids. Neo walling off now on this side with some stone walls. Yeah, the famous pikeman raids. You'll never see them coming. I mean, it's 30 eco kills difference. Damn. Fish going up to Imp. Not making monks not making any more knights. Why are you not making more knights? You're playing Slavs. What did the Slavs get? Unique unit? Ah, they get the boyars. Resistant to melee attack. Yeah. He's going blacksmith. Okay, barracks, which means going champions. Potentially champions. They're playing a castle. Pride Gaming forgets. No, Pride Gaming doesn't play Slavs. What do you get? What's your unique dex? The castles are cheaper. Infantry. Okay. AoE damage for infantry. Gotcha. Yeah, we're seeing champions coming in here. Artisan, man at arms. Okay. Pride Gaming should play Slav? Yeah, definitely. But I should definitely play Slavs. Neo going to Imp as well. Or also known as, why am I not just making paladins? Fair enough. I am learning, okay? That's all that matters. There we go, we finally have the crossbowman. Large numbers of long swordsmen coming in. There we go, there's the upgrades coming in, with detonets coming in soon. These castles will be cheaper. Full tech switch from both, realistically. I mean, Neo is still making some pikemen. Just the problem here, he's not gonna be doing much with the Genovese crossbowmen into champions either, so especially with their unique tech. Another defensive castle in for fish. Again, cheaper castles. No, cheaper castle. Use wood instead of stone for some of it. So, in long term, cheaper castles. We have not seen two-handed swordsman yet. Upgrade coming in. We have there it is. Two-handed swords coming in. And Neo is now in imp as well, getting ballistics. Let's see what he does with it. There's some crossbowmen now coming in. He's pulling his pikes back. Big fight, big fight. Fish is decimating Neo here. Oh. There's the two-handed swordsman. Forward castle coming in for fish. We have 200 swordsmen inside as well. There we go, there's now a gap here. So they are finding their way in into all this eco here. Arbs in for Neo, unfortunately. Arbs in too late. And these 200 swordsmen are just gonna melt everything here. Yeah, so 200 swords under the castle, 200 swords everywhere in the eco. More 200 swords coming in everywhere. Neo trying to save some villagers. More castles for Neo. No TCs though. Neo still sending villagers off to this side. Trying to find safety somewhere. Archery range is now coming in for Neo as well. Chemistry now coming in as well.
What's wrong, sweetness? Your bitch is not working. Oh, silly.
Chemistry is still on the way in. Elite Genovese crossbowmen is coming in. For Neo, decimating everything. We have some villagers hiding here in the back. Much better in the ladder than against fish, yeah, 100%. I feel like if I can get back to 1200, I can probably give fish a good set. I mean, I did take a game off Paulie, so I feel like if I could get a little higher, I could probably do some damage here. We had the plague and lost an arm or something. Fish is in such a lead, he's just sending villagers to die under a castle in hopes to get up another castle. Are you hungry? Now the Japanese crossbowmen are doing some form of damage, but not too much. The Slav AoE attacks are really dwindling their numbers here. Two TCs coming in for Neo on the woodlines. Fish has 213 champions queued up. From 17 barracks. Jesus. Boxing Day? 62 eco. You know, Neo is doing that bad, so it's not the normal scouting on water. It's not scouting on water. This is a massacre. But yeah, I don't see a way out here for Neo, unfortunately, except for whatever this villager's doing. Neo's gonna get house soon. Carbs are not really doing too much. Yeah? Just need a slap for banking that much stress. He has 232 champions in queue. Like, I don't think he could bank less. Neo's trying to hide the villager. Oh, poor Neo. Look at that. Look at that. The Empire never surrenders. We just wait until you leave the area and then we take it back. Yeah, one champion raid. Let's go. That's gonna change the game. Let's see, what do we have left? We have those 2 vills, 4 vills. That one's gonna die soon. 1 vill in this corner. 1 vill in this corner. That's currently fighting a tower. We have 1 vill in this corner. That's just overkill. You should have sent it to Neo. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that one. That villain finally goes down. The champion dies. And there's the GG's. And Fish takes game 3 to nothing. He comes back from this. No. He doesn't. He no longer has a monk. He has 1 villager.
You telling me that Neo lost? I do not accept this.
3 to nothing.